Yeah, if my day didn't start out bad enough yesterday, I wound up having coffee with my ex-wife. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Now let's get into it. Yeah, so if you watched my video yesterday, and why wouldn't you, right? Uh, I was having just a bad morning, and my day just got progressively more frustrating, and and just bad all the way around. And at one point, my ex-wife gave me a call, and she was asking, said she wanted to go visit my grandmother. So I said, yeah, fine, go ahead. And she asked, well, are you there? Are you at her house? And I said, no. And I figured she just didn't want me to be there when she went to go visit my grandmother, right? I just figured she didn't want to be around me. I seem to have that effect on some of my exes lately. So anyway, I said, no, I'm at the library, so go ahead and go visit her. And she said, well, why don't you go over there and then, we can hang out, we can talk. I think she said talk, not hang out. And it should have clicked in my head that this wasn't going to end well. And I said, yeah, well, I got some work to do, but, maybe we'll go have a cup of coffee or something. So that was my suggestion, right? I'm kind of regretting it now. Anyway, so I'm going to Starbucks, sitting down for, a cup of coffee. And, she was telling me about, her new boyfriend and all that stuff. And I couldn't figure out what the hell I was doing there. Like, why did she just want to tell me about her new boyfriend? Like, didn't seem, didn't seem like that would be the kind of topic that would, require me to go hang out, sit down with her. And as you guys know, a little backstory here. I am in recovery. I'm a recovering alcoholic. Part of the 12 steps of recovery, excuse me, is making amends to the people we've harmed, throughout our lives, while we were drinking. So I had already done that with her. I made my amends to her, and I told her a couple things that she didn't know, obviously, because I'm good at keeping secrets. So she was a little blindsided, I guess, by some of the things I was telling her, and I was apologizing for. This is about two weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I don't even remember now, but it was a couple weeks ago. So anyway, when we were sitting down talking, she brought up how angry she was after I had made my amends to her, right? She specifically said I was really mad at the things he told me because I didn't know about them. Well, that's the whole part of I mean, she knew about a lot of it, but a couple things she didn't know about. Anyway, so her boyfriend apparently is in recovery as well. He's got like 16 years of sobriety, something like that. And apparently, from what she said, he told her that my making amends to her was supposed to make her feel better, not make me feel better, which I don't know what kind of fucking program this guy's running, but yeah, the amends part is just to, to apologize, to admit the wrongdoings that I've done, right? To apologize to that person for harming them. That's really it. It's not about making me feel better or making her feel better. It's just those things. You need to admit that you did wrong and apologize for those actions. So, she proceeded to tell me how angry she was. Angry she was at me for telling her that and what I did and stuff. And, like I said, I was already in a bad mood. And I told her, you have the uncanny ability to contact me when I'm at my lowest point. There's a story I like to tell when the first time I got 5150, and Jesus Christ, there's a sentence I never thought I would utter in my life. The first time I got sent to the goddamn loony bin. Anyway, I was there against my own will, obviously, and in the hospital there was like a processing room. The nurses were there. You got to fill out, answer all the questions and everything, and there was a payphone in there. right? So when I got there, I had to call my grandmother because nobody knew where I was, right? They just took me out of the clinic I was in and sent me to this mental hospital, right? And so I called my grandmother to tell her, what was going on, and I gave her the number for the payphone that was in the waiting room type thing. And the phone rang, and some dude answered it and looked around and said, "Hey, is there Israel Solis around here?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's me." So I went up, and I figured it was like my grandmother, maybe my mother, somebody in my family trying to figure out, how they can come and get me or come and see me, all that stuff. So, so I go up, I get the phone, and it's my ex-wife. We were separated maybe like 2 years at that time, so it wasn't the as if I didn't feel bad enough already being in a mental hospital. My ex-wife has to call me at the mental hospital on a payphone in the waiting room. So again, she has this knack of contacting me at the exact wrong time. Anyway, so yeah, so she was kind of letting me have it a little bit yesterday as far as how angry she was at what I told her. And then she proceeded to tell me how great her new boyfriend is, and I think kind of implying that I was a bad husband, and I was. I'm not going to deny that. I was a 25-year-old alcoholic. So, it's not an excuse. It's just, it's just a fact that I was not a very good husband. I really wasn't. And I think getting married at 24, you're probably not ready for that kind of responsibility. And then add, alcohol to that as well. It's probably not going to end well. We were married for I think 6 or 7 years. I think almost 7 years, pretty close to 7. But yeah, so we were together I think total of like 9 years. Yeah, like 9 years total, and then like 6 being married. But yeah, it was an interesting experience having her tell me how great her new boyfriend is, and I kind of wasn't really paying attention because I was so locked in my own mind and my own brain and what was going on and how horrible I felt and all this shit going on with Jennifer and just my whole living situation. And I came pretty damn close to drinking yesterday. I mean, like as close as I've been in. I don't even know the last time. I got like 97 days, I think, today of sobriety. And I was pretty goddamn close to drinking yesterday. So that was, I don't know, kind of a wake-up call for me. Like, I can't be putting myself in these situations, where, and I guess it was important. Wow. Wait for this to go. Yeah, I guess it was important for her to have her say. I understand that, but yeah, bad timing. Really, really not the day for her to say that to me. But like I said, I think I need to set up some boundaries, and I understand now why Jennifer does not want to see me at the moment, and maybe forever. Maybe I'll never, ever, ever get to see her again. I don't know, but I understand, the need for boundaries and the need to, work on the issues that need to be worked on, and the need to become a better person and really focus on sobriety. Because, like I said yesterday, man, it was touch and go. I was really ready to go out, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I get to sit here today and tell you that I have 97, I think, days sober, and I can talk to my sponsor and people in the program and not have to lie or pretend like it's not a big deal that I went out and drank. But yeah, it's good. It's a good day today. Today's a much better day already than it was yesterday. So I doubt if I will be seeing my ex-wife anytime soon. Again, I think I need to put those boundaries and focus on getting sober. I don't know if I will ever see Jennifer again. I understand her need for boundaries and her need to focus on sobriety and becoming a better person. And I miss her terribly. I really do. But I also understand that me reaching out to her and me trying to to be a part of her life right now is just making things worse for her. So that's a boundary that I need to set. That I need to stop trying to have contact with her and stop trying to be a part of her life. So not the best situation for me, but something that I think needs to be done, and something that I know she needs. So boundaries are the key word for today and going forward. So that's all I got for today. It was an interesting day yesterday. Today is already better, like I said, and I'll keep you informed about what goes on, and hopefully going forward we'll have some more positive content. Things are good news, and you'll see me smiling and happy again. So as always, like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys tomorrow.